Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk to you about three simple yet powerful words: focus, hustle, execute. These aren't just words you see on motivational posters. They are the pillars of achieving anything meaningful in life. They are the difference between dreams that remain fantasies and dreams that become reality. When we talk about achieving greatness, when we talk about turning dreams into reality, the very first step, the very foundation of everything, is clarity of vision. Without a clear vision, we are like a ship lost at sea, drifting aimlessly with no compass, no destination, no reason to move forward. A vision is not just a vague idea of, I want to be successful or I want to do something meaningful. True vision is specific, detailed, and alive in your mind. It is so vivid that you can see it, feel it, and almost touch it. It is the picture of your future self, the life you want to build, the impact you want to leave, the legacy you want to create. Clarity of vision is the spark that ignites all other actions. It is the lens through which you view every choice, every challenge, every opportunity. When you have a clear vision, decisions become easier because you know which path leads you closer to your goal and which path takes you away. You start to see opportunities that others miss because your mind is aligned with your purpose. It is the reason why some people rise faster than others. Not because they are luckier, smarter, or stronger, but because they know exactly where they are going, and they refuse to be distracted by anything that does not serve that end. Having a clear vision begins with asking yourself some tough questions. What do I truly want from life? What do I want to create, achieve, or become? What difference do I want to make in the world? These are not questions to answer in a few minutes. They are questions to wrestle with, to meditate on, to revisit over days, weeks, or even months. Because a vision that comes from your heart, a vision that aligns with your true self, will give you the energy and motivation to push through the hardest days, the darkest nights, and the toughest challenges. But clarity of vision is not just about imagining a future. It is about connecting with your purpose. Purpose is what turns a dream into a mission. Purpose is what makes you wake up early when the world sleeps. Purpose is what makes you keep going when everything inside you screams to quit. Without purpose, a vision is just a wish. With purpose, a vision becomes unstoppable. Think of the people you admire, the ones who have achieved greatness. What did they all have in common? They had a clear vision, a purpose-driven direction that guided every choice, every action, every sacrifice. They were not aimlessly wandering through life. They had a target, and they focused all their energy on hitting it. Clarity of vision also gives you the courage to say no. Life is full of distractions, of opportunities that may seem appealing but do not serve your ultimate goal. Without a clear vision, it is easy to get pulled in 100 different directions, to scatter your energy, to waste precious time on things that will not move you forward. When your vision is clear, you develop a filter. You begin to see what matters and what does not. You say no to the things that dilute your focus, and yes to the things that accelerate your progress. This ability to prioritize is one of the most powerful advantages you can have in a world where attention is constantly being stolen. Vision is also the anchor in times of adversity. There will be days when nothing seems to go right, when obstacles appear bigger than your strength, when failure whispers in your ear that you are not capable. On these days, clarity of vision is what keeps you standing. When you know exactly what you are aiming for, when you can picture the finish line vividly, the setbacks become temporary, the challenges become lessons, and the pain becomes fuel. Every great achievement in history was preceded by moments of doubt, fear, and struggle, but those who succeeded had a vision that refused to let them quit. But how do we create clarity of vision? It starts with reflection and self-awareness. You must understand your strengths, your passions, and your values. You must ask yourself, what am I naturally drawn to? What activities make me lose track of time because I enjoy them so much? What kind of life would make me feel fulfilled, proud, and alive? Once you have answered these questions honestly, you can begin to craft a vision that is not imposed by others, not borrowed from someone else's idea of success, but deeply personal and authentic to who you are. Next, write it down. Don't just keep your vision in your head where it can become clouded by doubt or forgetfulness. Put it on paper, sketch it, make a vision board, create a detailed description of your future. The act of writing it down gives it power. It moves it from a vague thought into a concrete target. You will find that once it is written, it begins to influence your decisions, your habits, and your mindset. You start to align your daily actions with this vision, consciously and unconsciously. Every choice becomes a stepping stone. Every effort becomes intentional, and progress, no matter how small, becomes inevitable. A clear vision is also about setting specific goals. Saying, "I want to be successful," is not enough. You must define what success means to you. Does it mean financial freedom, influence, health, knowledge, impact? Once defined, break that vision into smaller, measurable milestones. These milestones are markers on your journey, giving you feedback and motivation. They allow you to see how far you have come, how close you are to achieving your vision, and what adjustments are needed to stay on track. The clarity of these milestones transforms overwhelming dreams into achievable steps, and step by step, your vision becomes reality. Another critical aspect of clarity of vision is belief. You must not only see your vision, you must believe it is possible. Belief fuels perseverance. Belief turns obstacles into challenges rather than barriers. When you have unwavering belief in your vision, fear loses its power. Doubt becomes a temporary companion rather than a permanent roadblock. Belief is what allows you to keep moving forward when the journey gets tough, because you know that the destination is worth the struggle. Every person who has accomplished something extraordinary first believed in the unseen, believed in their own potential, and trusted that their vision would guide them through the uncertainty. Clarity of vision also inspires and attracts. When you know where you are going, others are more likely to support you. People are drawn to those who have a clear sense of direction, who are passionate, confident, and purposeful. Your vision becomes magnetic. It attracts mentors, collaborators, opportunities, and resources. The universe has a way of aligning itself with those who are certain about what they want and refuse to be swayed by doubt or distraction. Your clarity does not just guide you, it sends a signal to the world that you are serious, committed, and unstoppable. Finally, clarity of vision is a living, evolving force. It is not rigid, nor should it be. Life will challenge you, circumstances will change, and new information will emerge. A vision must be flexible enough to adapt without losing its core essence. It must grow with you, reflect your evolving self, and respond to lessons learned along the way. The most successful people are those who hold their vision firmly but adjust their strategies intelligently. They are not blindly stubborn, they are purposefully persistent. Ladies and gentlemen, clarity of vision is not an abstract concept. It is the lifeblood of achievement. It is what transforms ordinary effort into extraordinary results. It is the foundation on which focus is built, the fuel that drives hustle, and the compass that ensures execution hits its mark. Without vision, effort is wasted, energy is scattered, and success remains elusive. With vision, every day has direction, every action has purpose, and every challenge has meaning. So I urge you today to take the time to define your vision. Be bold, be specific, be honest. Why? To yourself. Picture your ideal life in vivid detail. Connect it to your purpose, write it down, believe in it, and let it guide your every step. Because when you have clarity of vision, you have the roadmap to your destiny, the fire to push through adversity, and the unwavering certainty that your dreams are not just possible, but inevitable. When we talk about achieving success, about transforming dreams into reality, one of the most critical elements, perhaps even more important than talent or resources, is focus. Focus is not simply paying attention for a few minutes. It is the ability to direct your mind, your energy, and your actions toward one clear objective consistently, without distraction, without hesitation, and without compromise. In a world overflowing with notifications, information, opinions, and temptations, unwavering focus is the ultimate superpower. It is the difference between ordinary effort and extraordinary results. Focus begins with understanding that everything in life requires energy, and energy is limited. Each day, we are given the same 24 hours, the same mental capacity, the same opportunities to make choices. But how we spend that energy defines who we become. Scattered energy produces scattered results. A mind pulled in 100 directions achieves very little. On the other hand, when we concentrate our efforts, when we give ourselves fully to the task at hand, results multiply. 1 hour of focused work can outweigh 10 hours of distracted, half-hearted effort. Focus is efficiency, clarity, and power all rolled into one. But maintaining focus is not easy. We live in an age designed to steal our attention. Every device, every message, why advertisement competes for a slice of our mind. Every well-meaning suggestion, every social comparison, every fleeting interest can pull us away from what truly matters. This is why focus is not a passive skill. It is an active discipline. It requires conscious effort, daily practice, and sometimes the courage to disconnect from what does not serve your purpose. When you train yourself to focus, you take control of your mind. You refuse to be a passenger in your own life, drifting wherever distractions take you. Unwavering focus begins with clarity of purpose. You must know exactly what you are aiming for. When the destination is clear, your mind naturally aligns with it. Imagine trying to navigate a path without knowing where you are going. Every turn seems confusing, every step uncertain. But when your goal is clear, every decision, every action, every choice can be measured against it. Focus allows you to filter out the noise, the irrelevant, the unnecessary, so that every ounce of energy is invested in moving toward your objective. Without this clarity, focus becomes impossible, because the mind will scatter, the willpower will falter, and the distractions will win. The next step in unwavering focus is the elimination of distractions. Distractions are everywhere, and they come in many forms: social media, endless emails, mindless scrolling, unproductive habits, negative influences, or even well-intentioned advice from people who do not share your vision. Each distraction is a tiny thief, stealing precious minutes, breaking your momentum, and eroding your energy. The ability to say no, the courage to protect your attention, is what separates those who achieve greatness from those who only dream about it. Discipline is not about restriction, it is about prioritization. It is about choosing to invest your focus where it matters most. Focus is also about consistency. It is not enough to concentrate for an hour or even a day. True focus is the relentless daily application of energy toward your goal. It is showing up every single day, even when motivation is low, even when the work feels repetitive, even when progress seems invisible. The results of focus are cumulative. Each small, consistent effort builds on the last, creating momentum that eventually becomes unstoppable. Those who master focus understand that success is not always instant, but the process is guaranteed if the energy is directed consistently. Another critical aspect of focus is mental control. The human mind is prone to wandering. It is easily influenced by fear, doubt, or fleeting desires. Unwavering focus requires the ability to recognize these intrusions and redirect your attention to what truly matters. Meditation, reflection, planning, and intentional routines can strengthen this skill. But above all, focus is a choice. Every time your mind drifts, you have the power to pull it back, to center it on the task at hand, and to maintain control over your energy. This is where discipline meets freedom. The more you master focus, the more your mind becomes your servant rather than your master, and the more capable you become of turning vision into reality. Focus is also about resilience in the face of distraction, interruption, and challenge. Life is unpredictable. People will question your goals, circumstances will change, obstacles will appear, and failures will occur. Without focus, these moments can derail you completely. But with focus, you learn to navigate distractions without losing sight of your destination. Challenges become tests, interruptions become minor detours, and criticism becomes information rather than judgment. Focus allows you to keep moving forward no matter the chaos around you, no matter the storm within you. Furthermore, focus amplifies effort. Imagine pouring water through a wide-open pipe. Much of it is wasted, but when you narrow the pipe, the same water flows with immense force. Similarly, focus channels your energy, talent, and resources into a concentrated stream, producing impact far greater than scattered effort ever could. This is why the most successful people are not always the most talented or the most intelligent, but often those who can focus with relentless intensity on the task that matters most. Their power is not in quantity of effort, but in the quality, precision, and concentration of that effort. Focus also requires discipline over time management. It is not merely about working harder, but about working smarter. It is about structuring your day so that your prime energy hours are reserved for your highest priorities. It is about batching tasks, eliminating unnecessary meetings, and minimizing interruptions. It is about creating an environment conducive to concentration. a clean workspace, clear goals, and defined boundaries. Every decision you make about your time is an opportunity to strengthen or weaken your focus. Those who protect their time fiercely, who guard their attention like a precious resource, achieve results that others can only dream of. Another often overlooked element of focus is emotional control. Focus is not just mental, it is emotional. Distractions often appear in the form of stress, anxiety, or fleeting temptations that pull us away from our purpose. Unwavering focus means mastering your emotions enough to not let them control your actions. It means staying calm in chaos, committed in boredom, and persistent in doubt. It is the emotional discipline to continue on your path when everything inside tells you to quit. Emotional focus is what allows vision and effort to align, creating unstoppable momentum. Focus also grows stronger through purpose-driven goals. When your goal is meaningful, when it is tied to your core values and deepest desires, concentration becomes easier. You naturally gravitate toward actions that support your purpose and resist those that do not. Motivation, while fleeting, becomes unnecessary because the clarity of your purpose drives you beyond temporary feelings. Focus is the bridge between desire and achievement, and purpose is the fuel that keeps the bridge solid and reliable. Without purpose, focus becomes a struggle. With purpose, focus becomes effortless, even enjoyable. Finally, unwavering focus is a habit, not a one-time effort. Like a muscle, it strengthens with regular practice. Each time you resist distraction, each time you center your mind, each time you commit fully to a task, your focus grows. Over time, this habit transforms your life. Decisions become easier, work becomes more productive, obstacles become manageable, and success becomes inevitable. Focus is not an act of occasional brilliance. It is a lifetime practice, a discipline, a way of thinking, acting, and being. Ladies and gentlemen, focus is the key that unlocks your potential. It turns vision into action, effort into achievement, and dreams into reality. It allows you to move through a world of distractions with clarity, discipline, and purpose. Every great accomplishment, every historical breakthrough, every remarkable success has been fueled by someone's unwavering focus. Today, I urge you to cultivate this power. Train your mind, protect your attention, commit your energy, and direct it relentlessly towards your goals. Because focus is not just a skill, it is the difference between ordinary results and extraordinary destiny.